Hello YouTube stackers, this is ST with Silver Stacking 101, where we always believe in staying stacked and packed. Stacked with silver, gold, food, ammo, and packed with the means necessary to defend our stack. I want to take a second and talk to the people that actually did the short squeeze on GameStop. And then I'm going to get into the illegalities that surrounded this transaction. You guys that participated, I am not giving you a moral lecture. I actually enjoyed watching you do this. Sitting back and watching the stock and what was going on with it and why it was going on, it amazed me. I've been practicing for over 20 years. Not a lot amazes me anymore. This astounded me. I salute you for doing it. It was a thing of beauty. But there's a problem. How the transaction was done was basically illegal. It's collusion. Now, again, I'm not giving you a moral lecture. There are a lot of things that are morally right to do that are illegal, and there are things that are immoral that are legal. Not passing judgment on the actions other than the collusion. On last video, I broached the collusion subject. I have a viewer that sent in the following comment, and I want to answer this question because it's a good question. The comment's by Michael Silverman, and granted, it's not really fair because I got the advantage of being in front of the camera and he doesn't. So if he wants to bring up further points, we can deal with that because he's a good guy. I'm not trashing Michael by any means. Good viewer. How is it colluding going long on a company? It's not illegal to share stock advice or opinions in public forums, thankfully. Otherwise, they would have to get rid of the Wall Street Journal, CNBC, etc., etc. Here's the problem. This was not sharing advice or opinions. This was a coordination of action. A little bit different from the past because this is the first time the little guys have been successful in banding together to take the big guys to the woodshed. Now, the big guys were in short positions with GameStop. Probably a good position to take. I don't like the company. I don't like its financials. I don't like its business model. I don't like its ability to continue operations the next decade. Basically, I would be surprised if the company's here 4 or 5 years from now. That being said, a short position was a logical position to take. They overextended themselves. Little guys recognized it, banded together, and put them in a short squeeze by sharing information on the Reddit platform. The little guys that participated, is the SEC going to come and knock on your door? No, that's not going to happen. If there were some coordinators that had pretty substantial sums and they coordinated this happening, they might have some problems. But where is the problem going to come? It's technically illegal to band together to try to influence a stock price. It's colluding. That's exactly what happened. This transcended giving opinions or stock advice. This was a coordination of efforts. I'm curious, one, how the big guys are going to respond because they will respond first. Laws will take a little bit of time to come into place to prevent this from happening. Now, one argument we might have as the little guys is the big guys do this all the time to us. Why is it suddenly unfair when we do it to them? Well, it goes back to the golden rule. He who has the gold makes the rules. We as little guys do not own a politician. The big guys own many. So it's going to be interesting going forward how this type of collusion, and that's exactly what it is, collusion. This was not sharing information. Again, it was a coordination of efforts to influence a stock price. It was executed beautifully. I'm amazed at how well it worked. I did not participate. I don't even have a Reddit account. That being said, I know 2 people that did participate in that, and they also participated in the silver run-up a couple of days ago. Not so sure how that worked out for them on the silver run-up, because much bigger market, much more capital is required to influence the market than for a single podunk stock like GameStop. So I hope that answers your question. You can share information all day. You can share opinions all day. I do on YouTube. I do not call on viewers to coordinate action to influence the price of anything. Not that this channel's big enough to do that. But if I was big enough to do that, and I said, let's go out and let's put a short squeeze on XYZ widgets. Let's say I had 200,000 viewers and was able to move the price, then I'm colluding. I'm calling to action to coordinate an effort to move the price. Okay. Watch how this is going to be dealt with. The big guys are not going to sit back once a weakness has been exposed and allow that weakness to remain at the cost of losing billions. One other issue, the lawsuits that are going to come against Robinhood in the future is going to be enormous. Excuse me. It is going to be a long process, maybe decades, sorting out the lawsuits that stem from all this. And this is where investors were prohibited from executing transactions. I see Robinhood's point. 1, they did not have the financial ability to sustain that, and 2, it was interfering with the efficient markets. Let me know what you think. Do you think this was collusion? Number 1, was it a coordination of efforts to move a stock price? I think that's pretty clear it was. 2, what do you think is going to happen because of this? Whether it be regulations, rules imposed by investment houses on an individual level, or the big guys figuring they now have a weakness, and to maintain an efficient market, they need to close their weaknesses. And let me know what you think. Do you agree or disagree? Let me know what you think and why you think it. Thank you for watching. Please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. And remember, stay stacked and packed, because we're going to need it. God bless you.